A pen and paper and a positive attitude. Step 1 on becoming a streamer. Stop watching this video if you have not yet gone live. I'm being serious. Go live, you lazy fucker. You have never even attempted to stream before, and you are watching this video on how to be a streamer, working out. Just do the damn thing. Just do it. Because that is the hardest step, is just doing it. And you'll make a million excuses, and you'll put 100 barriers between you and doing the thing. I don't have the right technology. My equipment's not good enough. I don't have anyone who'd watch me right now. I don't even know what I'd stream. Just fucking do it.
No joke. No joke. I was one of these motherfuckers. I was one of these motherfuckers, bro.
If you're not even gonna try one single stream, then you are not serious about this. And I'm gonna prove to you that you're not serious, because the biggest streamer in the world right now is a guy named Jinxie. And for a full year,
Ain't he the Fortnite dude or the Call of Duty dude? I don't pretty much know. I only remember Jinxie from his. I mean, like, he's a funny ass dude. I have to say, I will gladly meet you one time. But like, I only remember him from the clips that people made for him. They are funny as fuck.
L excuses, right hand on the Bible. God can strike me down if I'm lying. That motherfucker's cheating. Take my word.
9 hours streamed to an average viewership of 2, 3.5 hours live with a peak viewership of 1. That's Jinxie, man. So if you're not willing to be Jinxie, I don't think you're serious about being a streamer. Be Jinxie, go live, come back to this video after you've learned just a little bit of asking, Ludwig, why should I listen to you? Why me? There's a lot of information out there, a lot of people whose entire channels are devoted to how to be a streamer. Why me? Well, I've had some success along the way. I am the second most subscribed to.
Damn! What the Holy shit! Bro got a viewership of 300 and not viewership. Now I'm tweaking. Bro got fucking subs of 306,621. That is fucking crazy. I knew bro was big as fuck, but I didn't know he was that big in subs. I mean, Ludwig is up there too, but 238,000 is fucking. What the fuck?
Twitch streamer ever of all time, behind Kai Cenat. I won Streamer of the Year. You know, some successes along the way. This is not me boasting, by the way. I also have the record for the most Twitch subscribers lost by anyone ever, and I still hold that record. But I've had some success streaming. And I care about imparting that, because I know as a fact I will not be a big streamer forever. One day I will completely fall off, or I'll quit entirely because I'm scared of falling off. All right, one of them's gonna come. So I might as well get rid of all the information I have, because somebody who's watching this video right now will be replacing me as the biggest streamer in the world one day. Or they'll be a top streamer. I've seen people who have made it big, who I would argue are doing shit that I'm not doing, that are very good, really who have mentioned me. And I'm very flattered by that fact. Like, so I might as well impart the wisdom while I have it.
I only know Ninja from his Fortnite career. I knew that he was streaming too, but I didn't know that he was that high in streaming live.
Huh?
Oh my god, why are you so angry?
Because the fucking youth of society. You shut up when I'm talking to you! You shut your mouth!
Wisdom I have, and if you don't trust my opinion, well, good news for you. I also asked 100 streamers how to stream. This is real. I made a Google form. I asked all the questions that I would want to know if I just started streaming, and I asked the biggest streamers you could possibly think of. 100 people didn't answer me. Okay, I did ask 100 people.
Holy shit! He asked 100 people. 70% just said nope, we're not gonna answer. And 30% answered. I mean, it's pretty alright. It's alright. I mean, like, some people won't even answer at all. But
it just turns out that only 30% of them actually answered. Not a horrible percentage, by the way. If you're in the MLB and you're batting 30%, that's not bad. That's pretty good, you know? So a lot of dono walls there, a lot of egos hurting along the way. But I did ask for you guys. I mean, these are
the people that answered. So look, the only people that are known now right there are Asmon Gold, but only because he plays World of Warcraft. And I saw a picture of him recently on Twitter where we saw a picture of his whole kitchen. Tycoon I know too, but I only know him from like his Among Us stuff, and Among Us was pretty much famous. C Dog VA, right? C Dog VA, yes, C Dog VA.
And let's start with a very basic question. What are the perks of being a streamer? Now, this one might seem simple. You guys could probably list a few off the top. And the biggest one that most people will think of is money. That is the biggest perk that most people would think of, is when you think of a streamer, you think of money. Yep, everyone's spamming it in chat right now. That's true. And I'm going to reveal something here that I think I'm illegally allowed to reveal because I'm no longer a Twitch exclusive streamer. I wasn't able to reveal this last time. Here's how much money I made my last year on Twitch. Again, this is not a flex. I'm just trying to show you. This is why people like to start streaming, because they think of the money aspect. There it is. That was my last.
Boy, ain't no
Holy
way, boy.
shit!
Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
You're joking, right?
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
You must be fucking joking.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
And hold on,
no
I
fucking
knew
way,
that Twitch
boy.
streamers make a lot of money,
Ain't no way,
but
boy.
not to this amount. Bro made in 1 year 2.5 million. 2.5. Wait, now I gotta check this, bro. This is holy fuck. Wait, bro made 2.5 million. He made 2.5 million. I gotta check this out. Wait, 2.5 million. How much money does the average human make in his life? Bro, my guy, bro, the average human makes 2.7 million in his life. Bro made a whole human's earning in 1 year. This is fucking amazing.
Year on Twitch, 2021, I made $2.5 million. Now, bear in mind that money does include the subathon. So,
Okay, so okay.
kind of does inflate it a little bit. People, you know, they like the idea of streaming because the amount of money you can make. You also have a pretty cool job. You get to game for a living. I mean, that is the core of what streaming is. It is gaming. You also get to be like a D-list, F-list celebrity. You're not famous. Don't fucking delude yourself if you're a streamer. But if you walk into a GameStop and you're a big streamer, holy shit, they're gonna recognize you. Macy's, Banana Republic, not so much.
I'm gonna say, if it comes to video games, I mean, like, of course I will stream one day a video game, but I'm gonna be honest with you guys. In my life, in my whole entire life, I never played a Souls game.
But Best Buy, you know, those are our places. That's where the people know us. And you get to even meet some cool people. These are the cool things about streaming, but everybody knows this. Everybody knows all the cool shit that comes with streaming. People don't think about some of the negatives. So I'm gonna bring up a couple here. One, being a micro celebrity isn't always great, because sometimes you have haters. And I brought an example of a hater here for you today. My biggest hater that I've had for about 3 years now, a guy who will DM me almost every week some mean shit. March 7th, 2022, ain't no way your ass drive a Vespa. I got COVID a few days ago. It's because of your stupid Vespa. Stop driving the Vespa. Still at it.
What the fuck?
Just got Dolly, LMFAO. Okay, this picture does make me laugh. It does make me laugh, but still, what is that about? What is that? I'm just minding my own business. It's 1:10 a.m. Holy shit, you did it. I'm so proud. Sometimes it does come full circle. Doesn't mean the hating stops. Another thing, big streamers tend to work a lot, right? These are my 30 surveyed streamers. I asked them how often they work in a week.
What?
And
You joking? So this is how many streamers work in a week. 0 to 19 hours, 20 to 39 hours, 40 to 59 hours, 60 to 79 hours, and over 80 hours. This is fucking crazy. I mean, like, okay, you have to think about that. Like, I don't stream long. I only stream like for 2 hours, or for 2 hours, or 3.5 hours at max. That's how I do it. Well, not in a week. I do it in a day, but in a week, I mostly stream for like 10 hours or 12 hours in a week mostly. I only did, I think, one time, but I think I deleted all streams before that because I didn't like them, basically. But this is actually fucking crazy now that I think about it, because now that I'm actually watching it like this, over 18 hours or over 60 hours in a week is fucking crazy. I mean, like, yeah, I can entertain an audience, but for that long, I mean, like, damn. Like, there is one quote I hear from one of my friends, and he actually said that quote from Ludwig. and he said basically, streaming is not a job, it's a lifestyle that can kill you if you let it. And then I was like thinking, then I was actually sitting over there and was like, damn, what does he, I mean, like, does he actually mean it like that? I watched some streamers that actually really died by just streaming, like they couldn't handle actually the stuff basically. And when I was actually there, I was like, that ass. There was actually one streamer I liked, and his name was Etika, I think. He was a African American streamer, and he died basically by suicide, as far as I understood. And I watched some of his clips of his streams, which I laughed my ass off. I enjoyed it a lot.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I forgot there's some bitch niggas in here.
Basically, I was like, why did he die? He was such a good streamer in my eyes, but it's actually crazy now that I see how many hours a streamer actually works. And just to see it now here myself, it's actually crazy.
And the blue is 0 to 20 hours. You might notice there is no blue. In fact, an equal amount of people work 20 to 39 hours a week, as do 80 plus hours. And I don't think they're bullshitting when they're putting these replies in, because you can literally track the hours of some of these streamers. There are people who are average live 10 hours a day for the entire year, 365 days a year. It's easy enough to go, work, Lamau, this isn't even a real job, whatever, that's fine. The reality is, though, if you were to do that, it would drain you, and you would basically lose everything else in your life along the way. And I've seen streamers do this. They lose everything else on the way because all they do is stream. It is their life. They're not gaining new life experiences, they're just sharing all their life experiences online. And as opposed to a job where you are told how often you are supposed to come in by somebody, you make your own hours, and the more hours you work, the more money you make. But you only make money while you're live, so might as well be live as often as you can. Still, those negatives aren't that bad. Like, all things considered, this is still better than working at a call center, Ludwig. It's really not that bad. So why doesn't everybody stream? Do a little experiment. I want you to think of a streamer. In fact, type one in chat. Think of a streamer. It can be anyone in the world. Think of a streamer. There's a bunch of huge streamers that you guys are listening right now.
That's a cousin there.
You thought of one of these names.
Yeah.
Sorry, Ninja, for using this picture. Go Lions.
I bet.
You think of. But I think that's a bit of a mistake. Because if all you are thinking about when you think of the title of streamer is the people who have not only made it, but made it to such a high degree that they are the top of the top of the top 1,111%, then you're not really envisioning what your life will be like if you try streaming. So I'm going to show you someone. I'm going to show you this guy right here. Does anyone recognize this streamer? I don't see a single person in chat who's instantly recognizing this streamer. I did some research yesterday. I wanted to look up the 10,000th biggest streamer in the world. So that's what I did. And right now you are looking at Mr. 10,000, Omni Kevka. If you go to Twitch Tracker and you go to the very last page possible, technically it's number 9,995, but I rounded up, you will find Mr. 10,000, a guy who averages 268 viewers, who streams really intense gaming sessions that can last 24 hours of playing games like Ark and more recently Power World. And let's just go through a few stats here. Mr. 10,000 averages 262 viewers, streams an average of 7.5 hours every single day for the course of 2023, and has 388 sub points on Twitch. Here's him explaining what he does in his own words.
I've got my own style. You know what I mean? I'm a fat dude with long hair, gotten fatter as I streamed, but I'm grinding. The way that I stream is by gaming hard. Multiple 24-hour streams in the last couple of days, casually, all the time. One, I'm a video gamer that streams. There's a lot of streamers that play video games, you know what I mean? But I wanted my story to be, I play hardcore.
Now this dude's fucking dope. And I got to hang out in his stream for a couple hours yesterday. What? He has a great community, and yes, he does game hardcore. And he's been gaming hardcore for a long time. This guy's been streaming longer than Twitch Tracker tracks stats. Longer than I have been streaming myself. It is what you should be thinking of when you think of being a streamer, because Omni Kevka is a very successful streamer. He is in the top 0.08% of streamers in the world. In last month, 7.3 million people went live. He was more successful than 7.29 million people. So don't delude yourself into thinking streaming is being Kai. Streaming is being Valkyrie. Streaming is being Ninja. Streaming is being Omni Kevka. And it is possible to be the biggest, but for the most part,
Holy shit! I never saw it from that perspective.
people like Omni Kevka are what makes up the streaming world. And they don't get the same attention and critical acclaim that the big people who get the millions of dollars do. Because all the eyes go to those people, but the reality is if you were to start streaming, your life would be a lot more similar to a streamer like Omni Kevka, who's grinding. And in his own words said he was in the mines of Twitch. And he still gets to play video games for a living, and it still gets to pay his bills, and he still gets to hang out with cool people in his chat. But don't delude yourself. Don't think that starting the go live button means you will end up being Valkyrie, means you will end up being Kai. Because that's not what streaming is. It is a grind. Okay? It is a grind. Now, before we start the actual session on how to be a streamer, we're going to do a task. And I did this last time. We're going to do it again because this is one of the few kind of hippie things that I believe in, which is manifesting your goals. And the way to do that is by writing them down. And I want this on pen and paper, okay? I want this on pen and paper. I did this when I first started streaming over 6 years ago. I'm going to have you guys do this today. All right? And in fact, I write all of my goals on something I can easily access on my desk. And it's on this.
The funny thing is I actually have this
picture of me. On the back of it, I have all my goals. Now you're going to write 3 things on this piece of paper. Section 1, I want you to write your goals with streaming. Now the goal can be different. It can be broad, it can be bold, it can be simple, but it should be honest. If you're gonna say that your goal is to have an altruistic community that you just like making laugh, is that real? Be genuine with yourself. Nobody's in the room with you. Do you actually just want to be fucking rich and a big streamer and famous? That's fine. Let's just be honest with ourselves today, okay? So let's write our goals down. And I'm gonna say one more thing. Goals can be bad, right? I think goals are valuable because they hold you accountable. But just because you achieve your goal does not mean you're done. And just because you don't hit your goal doesn't mean you failed. It's just something to hold you accountable along the way. And it can be as simple as my goal is to go live 3-4 times a week, whatever it is. So
to be honest, I have more like major steps of goals. The top tier goals I would like is to actually meet one of my streaming heroes. This will be also streamers from all over the world, from AMP to FaZe to RDC to YouTube/streamers like Afro Sanju and many more. This would be like the top tier of my goals that I actually want to hit. But my current goal is just like to grow as good as possible with a good as possible community. Just hang out and meet wild that till I hit my top tier goal. I just want to meet people from all over the world. Because I'm 20 and I only live for the next 60 years if I don't die with 80.
I think this is really valuable to do because when you first start out, you're forming some sort of identity. And anytime you watch a streamer in their early career, even very successful streamers like Liam, for example, the speedrunner, you can tell they've pulled some inspiration from other people. Liam had some similarities to Clint Stevens. So I want you to list 3 streamers that you like and how you would like to stream like, right? So don't just list 3 streamers that you like that do something you would never do. For example, like don't list, Tarek Kaide 10s and then you're like, oh, I don't play Valorant. List 3 streamers that you like that do something you would like to do. And then the final thing I would like you to...
3 streamer I would like to stream like. Number 1, most likely or probably likely will be Afro Sanju. I like the way he streams, but he's not really a Twitch streamer, he's more like a YouTuber, but I like the way he makes his videos and I like the way he streams and the way he interacts with his fans. Number 2 will be RDC World. I like the vibe they have, I like that they're streaming in a group, I like the video games they play together as friends and as a team basically. And number 3 will be Kai Cenat, because I like how open he is to his community. I like the thing he does and the people he helps, the way he entertains his audience, I would say. Like there are many more other streamers, but I think those 3 are my main core of streaming.
Is why. Why do you want to do this? And this is the part where I want you to be honest. This is the part where I want you to actually answer the question very, very vulnerably. Why do you want to have 300 concurrent viewers? Why do you want streaming to be a supplementary income? Why do you want streaming to be a full-time job? Why do you want to be the biggest in the world? I don't care how altruistic it is. I don't care how selfish it is. I just care that you know it and that you are honest to yourself, and I think that is valuable.
So why do I want? So pretty easy. Well, that's a good question. Now hold on. So reason number one is why I would want to be a streamer would most likely be shit. I never really asked that myself. Actually, why do I want to be a streamer? Well, if I talk from the herd outside, reason number one would be because I want to meet a lot of people. I want to travel all around the world. Why I want to be a streamer? I want to meet people and I want to record it for everyone to see, for people that can or may not out stream out. Now let's say basically like this. Let's say you want to see the world, but you can't for some reason. For certain reasons, you're hospitalized, you're in a bed, you don't have time, you have all the things you have to focus on. Now let's say you do all this, and what I want to be more like the connection for you to see the world while also seeing the world myself. This is reason number one. First of all,
now you might have thought if I saw you not write this down, I'd tell you to quit. All right, this is what I did in the last video. Last time I did this, all right, I had this entire spiel, and then I said if you didn't write it down, then you should quit. What you should actually do is if you are writing this down and you have not yet gone live, go live, you lazy fucker. Okay? Stop doing all the auxiliary work without actually doing the thing that you were trying to do. Just go live. You're the only one who can motivate yourself to do the things that you want to do in life. If you're trying to be a streamer, you just got to go live. You can do all the other shit like looking up what gear you want to get and writing down all your goals after. Just go live one time for me. Just one fucking time. Okay? And if you've done it, please go back to writing down your goals, inspirations, and your whys. But make sure you've gone live at least once. Just fucking try it, man. Even an hour, I don't care. Just try it. Where should you stream? Answer: Twitch. Now, this might sound a little bit ironic, seeing as we are live streaming this on YouTube right now, but Twitch is simply the best platform to stream on. It just is.
I mean, like, now that we talk about it, so where should I stream? I mean, like, people use a lot of like and I have a stroke again. Great. So people use a lot of different platforms on how to stream. Basically, like nowadays we got Twitch, Kick, YouTube, and maybe other streaming platforms that I don't know about yet. But like, I think actually if it comes to like on how to grow, I would say YouTube will be the best. On where to make money, I would have said it would be Kick, and what is just for me like more well known around the world, it will be most likely Twitch.
And then a couple more questions that go along with this. To be successful as a streamer, you need to be consistent. This is just simple advice, okay? Another tip that's helped me along the way: you should be as entertaining for 10 viewers as you would for 10,000 viewers. If you were to have 10,000 people raid onto your stream, would you stream differently than with a group of people that are currently watching you? If the answer is yes, that means you are not giving your all. You are waiting for something to give your all. You should be giving your all for 10.
I mean, like, I'm gonna say it like this. I'm very nervous if a lot of people watch me. I'm gonna say it. If 10 people watch me, I get very nervous. If 2 or 3 people watch me, I'm not getting that very nervous, because I'm more like, the thing about me, the more or less people watch me, I'm not saying I'm not giving my all, but the thing is, the more people watch me, the more I think like the pressure is coming. Like if 4 people watch me, let's say 6 people watch me, I feel more like I'm just having a conversation with like 6 people or a group. But if 10,000 people watch me, or like 1,000 people watch me, then I'm more like having the idea, I bet I'm standing in front of a whole ass stadium just of people watching me. Then I'm getting a little bit nervous. It's just more like how I see it from me.
As you would for 10,000, because then that 10 is how you grow to 10,000. And the ideal length for a stream is just under 6 hours. Anywhere under 6 hours. Now this has changed a little bit. This is what the past 3 years have done. Because 3 years ago, I talked about how you have to stream for the video. When you go live, you're basically trying to farm a YouTube video from it. That's changed.
Better. That's actually something you watched it on the last stream or before the last stream, which I only found this is one of the best advice I actually got when I started streaming. Cause I watched the previous video of, if I didn't say it, I watched one of the videos on how he told us, or made a video about for how do you need to stream basically. And then he said, if you stream, don't stream for Twitch, stream for YouTube. This is actually one of the best advice I ever actually heard about streaming.
Now, most live streams are for the clip. We've condensed it a bit. If you live stream 4, 5, 6 hours, what you really care about getting in that time is a good clip. One great fucking moment is all that matters. Because if you think about it, most of the people in the world who know you will know you from your clip, not your streams.
That's valid.
Even people on this list, all right? Kai, Speed, Queso, Jinxie, Pirate Software. You guys might have seen these streamers before. You've probably seen them from a clip. It might have been Speed getting sucked off in Minecraft.
What do you mean by that?
Ever of all time. It might have been Pirate Software talking about the YouTube algorithm. It could have been Jinxie hitting his desk with his feet and then falling backwards in his chair because he saw someone in Fortnite with a fat ass. Could have been Queso.
What the fuck?
Being called fat again.
Is Jinxie really right that? Is he right? What? Is Jinxie really like that?
Oh shit! What the f?
Sure, the ideas you are thinking of work for you. Now, I asked these 30 streamers, how much planning actually goes into your stream? Because it's an interesting question, you know? Like, how much actually plan it out? And for the most part, people are kind of making it up the day of. 43% of people, the plurality of people, kind of just make up what they do the same exact day. And I'm not excluded from that camp, by the way. Most of the time, I kind of make up what I do that same day, maybe the day before. Only 26% of people plan their streams ahead of time. 73% are making up day of or sometimes making it up day of. So don't stress out, man. That's the key. Don't freak out about what you gotta do, but spend 30 minutes every morning thinking of a couple ideas, writing them down. Maybe pitching it to a friend who's also trying to become a live streamer. Throw your ideas back and forth. This idea sucks. This idea rocks. And just fucking run with it. The more shit you throw at the wall, the higher chance you have of something sticking. So better to think of an idea, rip it day of, it not work, try something new the next day, than spend all this time crafting this amazing idea you've thought of only to have it not work. 29 of the 30 streamers that I surveyed said they take stream ideas from other creators. 29 out of 30! So if you haven't already started looking at other creators and trying to take some elements of it, twisting it to making it your own, then you are just simply not doing it right. By the way, the only person who said they don't take ideas from other creators, Tarek. And that's fair. He does just go live and play Valorant every day. I guess he doesn't need to steal too many ideas. Tarek also gave a quote that I thought was poignant here. Because I asked everybody, I said, do you have a piece of advice for someone if they were to go live and stream? And he said, streaming, full luck, small skill. All right? That's what Tarek said. For some context, Tarek was the 3rd biggest streamer in the world last year. He says it's full luck, little skill. What does that mean for you? How can you even fathom becoming a streamer if the 3rd biggest in the world says it's full luck? You have to be delusional. And I mean this very genuinely. Because there is someone who is watching this, or maybe isn't watching this, or maybe isn't born yet, who will be the biggest streamer in the fucking world. It will happen. It won't be the people who are currently at the top, still at the top in 10 years. It's gonna be someone new. And that someone is gonna be fucking delusional. They're gonna be out of their mind because they're gonna see that 7+ million people go live and they're gonna think, oh, I'm gonna do it. And then they're gonna become the biggest to ever do it. That's delusional. But you need to be delusional. Because if you're not delusional, and if all you look at are the statistics and the numbers, you're not even gonna be able to try. You're just gonna get stuck in reality hell, okay? It's okay to dream big. It's okay to be a bit delusional, and it's okay to fucking go all in on a absolute Hail Mary dream. And the only way I promise you will ever be the biggest to ever do it is if you are delusional. If you have that brazen confidence to believe that you hitting go live and switching the relationship that currently exists where you are the viewer to now you are the streamer and people get to watch you now and they have to watch you now. And not only do they have to watch you, they're going to watch you over the existing people who have all the resources and money and experience. They're going to watch you instead. Only someone that delusional will ever end up being a huge streamer. Now, it's not to say you fucking throw your life away, you quit your job tomorrow, you start streaming full time until you're the biggest. Don't do that, right? You can still be risk averse. You can still be smart. But be smart and be delusional. Talk about this a lot. Everyone falls off. Now, it's a little funny to talk about how everyone falls off in a video about how to be a streamer. You haven't even made it yet, and I'm talking about how you're about to fall off. But it's true. And in these videos, I talk a lot about the how to make the sausage, the how to be a big streamer, the what happens if you do become a big streamer. But the reality is you're going to fall off. You're going to quit. Even if you fucking make it. Even if you watch this video and in 5 years you're like, Ludwig, watch your video. I'm the biggest streamer in the fucking world. In 10 years, 20 years, you're going to be like, I watched your video. I was the biggest streamer in the world and now I fell off. So while you're here, while you're making shit, you might as well make something you care about. And in the past, I haven't focused on this enough. But it is truly all that matters. It is literally all that matters, is making something you care about. If you're making shit that is an antithesis to your being and what you like and what matters or what you think is cool, like what's the fucking point in that? You know? Leave a mark. Be someone who makes shit they're proud of. I promise you, I have seen the heights that some streamers have hit, and then they start to fall off a bit, and then they're fucking depressed. But you wouldn't be depressed if you were proud of what you made. If the only thing that matters is the success, then you will guaranteed be sad in the long term. If the only thing that matters is making something you care about, then truly, the only way you fail is if you don't make something you care about. And so with that thought, I got some final steps. If you've already gone through the process, you've gone live at least once, you just tried it out. You wrote down your goals, your inspiration, all that. If you're at this point, congratulations. I got one more thing I need you to do. In the thought of making something you're proud of, if you really want to graduate and become a baby, if you really want to graduate and become a big streamer, I want you to show off your work. If you are not willing to show friends and family the shit that you make, you are not serious about what you're making. Oh. And this is a very scary thing to do. This is a fucking terrifying thing to do. A lot of people try to keep their stream life separate from the regular life, so people at school don't know or their family doesn't know. But if you're not proud enough of the shit you're making that you won't sit on the couch and watch a video with your mom or sister or brother, whoever, or you won't Discord message a friend that you've talked to for years who fucking loves you, the shit that you're making, it is disrespectful in my mind to post that publicly expecting other people to watch. If you expect other people who don't give a shit about you to watch the thing that you won't even show the people who love you to watch, I find that disrespectful. And it's scary. But if you're willing to do that step and you take that leap, you'll be in such a better place. You'll be in such a better place, man. Because you'll be at the point where you're already making stuff that you're proud of. And if you're not, and they're like, hey, this fucking sucks, then you know. And you can get to that point quicker. That'd be amazing. How amazing would that be if someone who loves you could just tell you, like, hey, man, this thing actually isn't good. You know, you work on it, change it, do it better. That's great to know. It's going to shatter your fucking ego, or it can lift you up. It's scary. Do it. Show off your work. I do this to this day. If I make a video that I think's really fucking cool, I send it to my family in France. They don't speak English, but I think if it's really cool, it will cross the language barrier. So when I did my story time when I went to France, I sent it to them. But also when I made the video learning an opera in Italian, I sent it to them because I wanted to share it with them. I thought they'd fucking love it. And they did. It was cool. I'm proud of that video. And that, in conclusion, is my Ultimate Streaming Guide 2.0. Thank you very much for watching. A couple things, if you're still here and you want to stick around, if you watch the video all the way through, hey, subscribe. Follow my Instagram. Become a member if you want. And also, make shit you're proud of. That's, at the end of the day, all that matters. Okay, man? Make shit you are proud of. We got a short amount of time on this earth. Let's not waste it making shit we don't care about.
Not to say, bro, V Ludwig. Yeah, I really have to say V Ludwig. The last part actually hit me deep.